Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Sorry. ഇനി All the participants are requested to mute your mic and the program will start at 4 p.m. A warm good evening, everyone, and welcome to the informative webinar session on the topic Online Tools for Higher Education and Research, organized by CLARITAS Academy and Research and PG Department of Commerce, Pavanatma College, Murickassery. I welcome Dr. B. Sindhu Ma'am, Head of the Department of Commerce, Pavanatma College, to this program. With immense pleasure, I welcome our eminent resource person of today's sessions, Dr. Surendran Sir, to the program. And finally, yet importantly, I welcome all the faculty members from Pavanatma College and research scholars from Cochin University of Science and Technology, all the students and other participants to this webinar. Before moving to the webinar session, I'll say a few words about the CLARITAS Academy. CLARITAS Academy is an online coaching platform for UGC, NET, and JRF and provides research assistance, including aids in research analytics. We also conduct various online workshops and webinars on analytical tools, which will help the research aspirants in their academic field. As an instruction to the participant, all are requested to mute your mic during the sessions, and any doubts or questions about the session will be discussed after it once it gets over. And everyone or anybody has any doubts or questions, you should type in the chat box. And after it gets over, we'll be discussing it. Now, without any further ado, we'll turn the time over to Dr. Surendran Chirigoran sir. He is an assistant librarian, School of Engineering, Cochin University of Science and Technology. He has post-graduation in Library and Information Science and Sociology and obtained his PhD from CUSAT. He has around 20 years of experience in CUSAT. He is a consultant for digital library implementation using DSpace software. He is an author and reviewer for national and international journals. Recently, he has won the Emerald Literary Award for the best article from the Emerald Publisher UK. So you can take the session.
Hello, respected principal and HOD, Department of Commerce, Pavanatma College, Murickassery, and dear participants. I am highly thankful to organizers, the college as well as academy for having given me a chance to address you. Are you able to see a screen, Google Scholar now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Before beginning, I would like to give you why the need for this type of a seminar. Pavanatma College. So I will show you only 3 slides. This is the first slide. I hope you are able to see this one. This is the research output of universities in Kerala. Together we have 17 universities, as you know, 3 deemed to be universities, 1 central university, and 13 state universities, except the newly created one. And together they have published around 22,000 articles in Scopus indexed journals. And CUSAT is top among the universities, having around 7,000 articles. And uh, do you believe that this is a good figure? This is a this research output, total output is a good figure for us. And I will show you the next slide. This is the research output of University of Delhi and Banaras Hindu University. Okay. I'm sorry. Are you able to see my PPT now?
No, sir. No, we're not
Okay,
able to
okay.
see anything related to formatting.
Okay, so 1 minute. Okay, now it's okay.
Yes, sir, now it's
Okay, sir.
Okay, okay, Pavanatma College, online tools for higher education research. And I am trying to explain the need before this type of a webinar. And this is the research output of 17 universities in Kerala. Together, they have published 22,000 articles in Scopus indexed journals. Okay, then next slide, you can see that the research output of University of Delhi and that of Banaras Hindu University. And while
একটা জিনিস এসছে বুঝলে বাবা
কি এসছে?
অর্ডার করেছিলাম একটা জিনিস এসছে আর একটা জিনিস এরা ফেরত করবে না দেবে না ফেরত বলছে দেখো তোর পছন্দ হয়েছে
hello. Okay, now we can see that BHU and the University of Delhi individually they have published 33,000 articles BHU, while collectively we have published 22,000. That means we are far behind in producing scholarly articles in indexed journals. And this is another research output data of comparative data of foreign universities as well as our universities, our premier institutions from India and our Kerala universities. And while these University of California, University of Oxford, Stanford University, MIT, University of Cambridge, they have published around 22.5 lakhs scholarly articles in Scopus Index journals, while our premier institution, Indian Institute of Science, has published 50,000, and IIT is in between 20 to 40,000, and CUSAT. This is I think like now you might have. Got an idea about the trend of research output in our country. And this slide shows this is, as you know, recent NIRF ranking of 2020 of colleges. 20 colleges from Kerala found a position in the ranking. And ranking is based on scores obtained for 5 parameters, that is TLR, RPC, graduate outcome, and this way. And while our colleges received average mark 66.39 average marks for these teaching learning resources, they received very less mark for RPC and perception. RPC stands for the number of articles in scholarly journals, indexed journals, and the quality of articles. So this is the situation. And now Now I will show you NIRF ranking 2020 colleges, and Mirinda House is the top college in the country, and you can see the marks they have obtained for this one. You see TLR 79 and RPC 58. So this is the mark they obtained, and you can see the second one. And our colleges, I think this, for example, Rajagiri College, you can just see the marks obtained by Rajagiri College. For TLR, they have obtained more marks than this Mirinda top college. But when coming to this RPC, they have obtained only 3.22 marks. So this is a situation. This is because we don't have enough scholarly articles in indexed journals. Indexed means these ranking agencies mainly collect data from two databases, that is and Scopus database and Web of Science database. And these two databases have another important. As you know, our UGC care list uh, by default identifies all publications, all journals of these Scopus indexed. Just a minute. UGC care list. UGC care list, and they have a group. They have categorized two groups. Group one is journals identified by this care group, and the group two journals indexed in globally recognized databases. This means both the Scopus database and Web of Science, and this here is our point. We don't have enough articles in Scopus indexed journals, and please also note that all Scopus indexed journals are not good, and that is why this scare list has removed 71 journals from Scopus database. That you check, and you try to publish. You try to publish your articles in Scopus indexed or Web of Science indexed journals. Web of Science indexed journals are actually SCI indexed, Science Citation Indexed journals. So Web of Science is a platform for science citation indexing, social science citation indexing, and arts and humanities indexing. So this is now you might have understood the need behind this type of a webinar. And now I move to introduce you some of the online tools. And this is first one is Google Scholar. While I conduct a study, conduct a search, marketing management, something. Okay, now you can see the number of search results. This is 1 million. Okay, if you repeat, if you do the same search on a Google platform, marketing management, you can see the search results will be many millions. So this is the first difference between a Google search and Google Scholar search. While Google indexes almost all resources and websites, Google Scholar limits its indexing to scholarly journals and publishers, theses, patents, etc. So that's why my first point to scholars and students and teachers, whenever you search for scholarly articles, you conduct your search not on Google, but on Google Scholar. And moreover, the two databases, that is Scopus database and Web of Science, that are also indexing databases by which we identify primary journals. But since these databases are paid ones, we may not be able to, most of us may not be able to use those databases. Then Google Scholar uh, does it free. So uh, it is almost parallel to almost parallel to those databases, and all these three databases or platforms, Scopus, Web of Science, and Google Scholar, are not publishing platforms. They are actually indexing platforms. What we see here are resources available elsewhere. Okay, then now we can see uh, other features of Google Scholar. Now you see you can customize the search. For example, if you want to know the latest articles, for example, I am just clicking on since 2020, and Google Scholar will be giving you the latest articles from books, journals, patents, and theses, etc. Okay, and in case you want to create an alert, for example, if you click here and give your email address, Google Scholar will be sending you notifications upon receiving, no, upon it indexing a new article on marketing management. So then uh, another features that you can see here, for example, this particular work, this, in case you are using this particular work, and normally when you use it for an article or thesis or another report, actually you need to create a reference at the end of that work. For that, you need a particular styles, citation styles, reference styles. And you might have heard of that MLA style, APA style, Chicago style. So normally people manually type these things. And Google Scholar gives you an opportunity to copy and paste. For example, I'm just clicking on this comma, this cite option, and you can just click and copy this one, and you can paste on a Word file or somewhere else. So by this way, you can create bibliographies immediately, and this facility can also be used for uh, creating reading list at the end of when teachers prepare syllabus for universities for various courses, so that errors can be minimized for other details, title details, publication details. The errors on these aspects can be eliminated almost. Then another advantage, you can see this particular article has been cited by 2009 other articles. Cited by articles. That means by clicking this one, you will be able to go to those 200 articles or books or works. Then this way, and when we reach here, this particular page, we further see that this particular article again uh, cited by another 375 articles. So we can go there, and again this particular work 1182 times, then we can go there. So this way Google Scholar helps us to navigate the related literature in our field. So whenever you search out a new topic for your research, for your project, so you will be able to retrieve as many related literature as possible. And again, uh, apart from cited works, Google Scholar also gives you related articles. Actually, these works, you can click here and go there, See those things? Okay. And actually these articles have not cited this article, but Google Scholar has identified that they have some relationship among them. And again, you can see all two versions. This is another option, all two versions. That means before before this article was published in this form, these authors might have published, presented or published somewhere else, and those version is available online. That is why Google Scholar identifies those versions and bring to our notice. And in case the article that we check, uh, that we search, are available online somewhere else online, Google Scholar also gives a location. Here, the right side, you can see PDF files. Google Scholar gives the location. This is either available in an open platform, open archive, or our library, the institution where we are sitting, might have subscribed to this database. That is why we see the location of the article. And again, another feature, you can see that the author name, some of the names of authors, these authors have underlined. You can see the underline, this one, underlined. This means these authors have verified Google Scholar account, and it is a clickable link, and we will be able to navigate to their page, their profile page. Okay. Okay, I'm just clicking this one. So now we are able to see the profile page of this particular professor, and you can see his citations and H index and item index. So this way, by visiting this profile page of a particular professor, we will be able to see all works and the citations received by each work, and his total citations and his H index. And this, here you can see that citations means these together, each article received this much. Then H index means 52 of his articles have been cited at least 52 times. And we can see some of the here you are able to search other scholars from your college, or for example uh, Pavanatma college. I'm just checking. Okay, this professor verified email ID. So these professor teachers might have created their profile using this institutional email ID, and by searching this particular email, this institutional ID, we will be able to retrieve all professors having a Google Scholar profile, verified Google Scholar profile. And Anish Matthew, I don't know if he is there. So now you can see Sir has 259 citations, total citations, and his H index is 10. I10 index is 10. H index means 10 means uh, uh, 10 of his articles have been cited at least 10 times. That is, this is the first 10, second 10, third 10, fourth 10, fifth 10, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. So 10 article, at least 10 citations. And again, now this H index is 3. This Matthew sir, 3. 3 means first 3, second 3, third 3. Fourth is also 3, but it will not be calculated unless he gets one more for this one more. Otherwise, two more this one. And then four articles, at least four citations. So that is H index. And item index means a matrix of scholar. How many tens are there? How many tens? This is three tens. This is item index. And these authors, these professors have put their keywords, area in which they are working. And by clicking these keywords, we will be able to see those professors who are working in a similar area. And again, computational chemistry. And if you want to see, for example, this Stanford professor here, 1,85,000 citations, 165 H index, 165 his articles have been cited at least 163 times. And suppose in case we identified that this is a professor working in our area, and we can follow this professor. And I think I can search some marketing, Harvard University, Harvard Business. Okay. Robert Kaplan, Bushman. Okay. And now five lakhs articles, citations for Michael E. Porter. And if you know, you identified that this is a good professor, and you want to follow this professor, that means there is an option for you to follow this professor. That by that, Google Scholar will be sending you notifications whenever he publishes another article, or whenever he gets a citation for any of his articles. So for that purpose, you can just follow, and you can check these three items and give your email ID, then click done. Okay, this way you will be able to Google Scholar will be sending you notifications upon receiving new citations or publishing a new article by Professor Michael Porter. And in case you want to see the site, for example, this particular work, Competitive Advantage of Nations, this particular articles have received this much citations. In case you want to know what are the other works that cited this work, so you can just click here and go there, and you will be able to see those articles. And now you can see Web of Science. Okay, 13,000 citations for this particular work. By seeing this number cited by this large number, you can decide that this is a very good work. Very good work. This also very good work. And you can also see that Web of Science citation is less, but this means Web of Science citation 4,000 citations. This means this particular work has received this much citation from journals indexed in Web of Science. This is total journals. That is, Google Scholar indexes Web of Science journals, Scopus journals, plus other local journals. So Web of Science is more rigorous. Scopus is rigorous. Google Scholar is rigorous as well as generous. And you can, like your professors created your profile, this your Google Scholar profile, you can just with an Gmail ID, you can create your Google Scholar profile. Just click, go to Google Scholar, just click my profile, and you will be asked to fill out your Gmail credentials. And I already having this one. So you can fill out uh, these things, and you can make your uh, profile public, and automatically, if your articles are available online, automatically Google Scholar will identify it and bring to your notice. And otherwise you can manually add. And you can also, you need to check your profile, because sometimes with indexing errors, some wrong articles will be posted to our profile. So that you need to check your profile. And another important, you can also put your home page here. Your teachers have also done that. And another very important feature of service of Google Scholar is Google Scholar metrics. This is a pull down menu. I am just pulling it down. Now metrics, Google Scholar metrics. Now you are able to see the top 100 publications across various disciplines in the world. So this is a Nature journal is the top journal in the world, and it is based on, this is ranking is done based on H5 index. That means last 5 years. For the last 5 years, 376 of journals articles 376 articles of Nature journal have been cited at least 376 times. On the basis of that, they have produced this list. And if we click here 376, we will be able to see those articles. And if we click here, this is a top cited article, deep learning. And if we click here, we will be able to see the home page of that journal, Nature journal. And here I recommend for students and teachers and research scholars, whenever you visit a home page of a particular journal, there will be an option to uh, receive notifications, and you click that and give your email ID, then you will be receiving, no, it's journals in your field, you will be receiving notifications. Then again, this is the first list. Then again, subcategories are there. There are business, economics, and management. I'm clicking on this one. Then top 20 journals across these fields: business, economics, and management. Top 20 journals. Again, if you want to go further, it's a pull down menu, and here uh, you can see finance, economics, marketing, strategic management. Okay, for example, I'm just clicking on strategic management. So these are the top 20 journals in strategic management, and Harvard Business Review is 19th position. So 51. Just if you click here, you'll be able to see those cited, most cited article. This is actually hot topics. So students and scholars can use this one to identify topics for your project, or research, or paper writing papers. You will be able to see these hot topics. And by clicking here, you will be able to reach the home page of Harvard Business Review. And if that article is available online, you will be able to download it. Otherwise, if it is closed one, you can request a copy of it, either from your university, or other universities who subscribe to Harvard Business Review. And these are some of the, uh, I have not checked all these journals. You please go through all these options. Accounting and taxation is there. So international business is there. So you can see a lot of journals. So why this is important? Because these journals, most probably 99%, will be journals indexed by both Scopus and Web of Science. So if you publish in these journals, you will get more recognition. Your institution will get more recognition. So these are some of the services and facilities of Google Scholar. I think you are able to understand some features of Google Scholar. We can search scholarly content, and we are also able to see patent search. For example, Mark Mark Zuckerberg, and now see use patents. Okay, I'm sorry, this is time consuming. So yes, it's coming. Okay, so it is also possible. Uh, then you can customize the search, and you can create alert. You are able to cite your work. You can see the related works, cited works, related literature, other literature, and other versions. And you are able to go to the homepage of verified authors. Google Scholar, you will be able to visit the Google Scholar profile pages of authors, and there you will be able to follow them. You'll be able to identify the citations and H index. Okay, then next, I would like to introduce you what other service of Google, that is books. Google Books. Books.google.com. Okay, here uh, actually you may not be able to download all the books. It is a project, moreover legally debatable project by Google, and they have scanned millions of books. And sometimes we may be able to see 100 pages, 10 pages, 25 pages, 40 pages, and sometimes no pages. So, but as teachers and scholars and students, will be able to retrieve many ideas and contents from valuable books. And I'm just conducting one search. This is Wealth of Nations. Adam Smith, 1776 masterpiece, classic. And sometimes no preview. If you see no preview, then you may not be able to see a particular content. So this book, yes, here you can see, and you can read as many pages as allowed by Google Books. And you can either copy by print screen option, or you can note down, write down notes, and you can increase the font size here. Okay, and another, so searching books, And if you want to search some other topics along with this one, so just I'm adding wealth of nations. I'm just adding one more keyword, culture. Then so many other books related to this particular book, cultural wealth of nations, wealth and poverty of nations, creative wealth of nations, real wealth of nations, IQ and wealth of nations. And while I think I'm not sure, this wealth of nations argues that this financial stability will strengthen the ability of nations. But these books, no, it is not alone. It is a finance alone. It is a cultural wealth. An American product is, we value an American products not because America is a rich country, but because America is a culturally rich country, cultural rich cultural heritage. So this way we will be able to expand our ideas. And whenever you see one book, you can copy this title, and you can use Google Scholar to cite the book. So you can avoid typing that citation data. And again, so you can change, you can keep on changing the keywords, and books will be different. So actually, just by changing these keywords, we are able to see books that we never imagined. And I'm just using one keyword, technology, then technology and wealth of nations, energy and the wealth of nations. So this will be useful for this electrical people, engineers. Then another advantage is combination search. For example, if we search Kerala, books on Kerala will be available, will be coming up. Okay. Then if you add one more keyword, rocket. So rocket and Kerala will be coming. And I am also adding one more keyword, church. So now books will be coming having Kerala, rocket, and church. Uh, so see this one, Kerala, church. Then if we click this one, now we are able to go to this particular page 54, page number 54 of this particular book, where that combination of keywords work, rocket, topic or a concept, we will be able to retrieve those ideas from a book by using Google Book Service. And I will show you this Steve Jobs, and you can see many books on Steve Jobs. And actually, uh, Steve uh, Steve Jobs was born to an unwed mother. His biological mother was a graduate, college graduate, and she wanted to put him up on adoption on a condition that adopting parents should be college graduates. And finally, a couple came, and biological mother identified that they were not college graduate, and she refused to give him up. Then they promised that no, we will send Steve Jobs to college. Even though we are not college graduates, we will make him graduate. On that condition, he was given to these parents. And suppose we know the story, we happen to listen to the story from a speaker, and we have some keywords now: Steve Jobs, adoption, adoption, college graduates. By these keywords, and you will be able to retrieve those ideas from many books. I think uh, then this book. Yes, I think the story is here. College graduates. Okay, so you can check that one, and you can try out your ideas on Google Books. And this way, this is actually an example for you. So you can replace your own keywords. And one more book, that is Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla. uh, Man behind many patents, uh, AC current, alternating current. And when we start our vehicles by ignition, actually the technology, Tesla is behind the technology. And when Nikola Tesla was born uh, in a village, at that time there was heavy thunder and storm, and the midwife told Nicola's mother that your child is a uh, uh, boy of storm or something. And the mother replied, Nicola's mother replied, no, he is a son of the light. And if we know these, we have some clues on this story. We can just try it out. Nikola Tesla, storm, storm, mother, light, something. So then many books. This book, this book. So this way you will be able to retrieve financial, economic, and marketing ideas. And whenever you, for example, whenever you identify a person, you can just search his name on Google Books. For example, if you want to go to Indian Institute of Management, Calicut, for an interview, there is director, this Debashish Chatterjee. Debashish Chatterjee. Yes, you just search. Then you can see that so many books. He has written so many books. And just if you have these ideas in your mind, and you can say something about uh, when he asks you some questions, you will be able to answer, because these books contain his ideas. Timeless leadership. So actually, this book is about Bhagavad Gita and the life of Arjuna. Krishna, I think. Krishna is the leader, and he is describing the great leadership of Krishna in this book. And this way, you can just realize many books from many authors. And I am also introducing you one more book, Richard Thaler. This is your financial economics 2017 Economics Nobel Prize winning book by Richard Thaler. And it, by reading the first pages of this book, first few pages, you will be able to identify what is nudge theory. I think that will be an introductory uh, starting point, starting point for your students versus scholars. Because and see this one. This is actually the story starts from here. And when you see that, when you know, if you are not able to download these books, you can note down the pages, or you can, by using print screen option, you can copy and paste on a word file and take printouts, and you can take notes. I am recommending these things for study, teaching, and research purpose, not for other purposes. So for that purpose, we can use these platforms well. So for students and teachers, so scholars. So whenever you see a scholar, you can search the name on three platforms: Google Scholar, and Google Books. And I will give you another important source, that is Shodh Ganga. This is a repository of Indian theses, PhD theses. And when you find it difficult to search and retrieve theses here, you can use Google itself, and either you can prefix or suffix Shodh Ganga, then financial management something, then searches will be from Shodh Ganga. Most of the searches will be from Shodh Ganga. And sometimes you might have felt it. Sometimes, in case you retrieve a particular chapter, that is, as you know, this Shodh Ganga is saving theses in separate chapters. It split the entire thesis into different chapters, and sometimes we will be retrieving a single chapter from Google, and most of the cases we will be unable to retrieve the parentheses. So in that case, there is an option for in Shodh Ganga to search the thesis by thesis number. You will get, when you download that particular chapter, you will get a number, and by searching that number, thesis number here, searching that thesis number, that is the first number you see in that file name, and you can search that thesis by using this option, enter thesis number option. Then whenever you see some reading list, management bestsellers, you in case you are unable to buy these books, you can come to this Google Books, and you can search if that book is there, and you can read pages, whatever pages that is given to you by Google Books. And I also advise you to visit Harvard Business Review. For gaining ideas on how to prepare good good papers, then you will I think I can give you that page address. I have collected those pages, And for an article to be published in Harvard Business Review, they give you some checklist. If you follow these checklist, your article will be a good one, even though it may not be accepted uh, by HBR, but you will be able to publish it in a reputed journal. So these are some of the ideas I wanted to share with you. Now you can ask some questions related to uh, what I have covered. And thank you once more. I thank you very much for uh, Pavanatma College, especially this Commerce Department of Commerce and Management.
Thank you, sir, for the class. If anyone has any doubt, please put that in the chat box.
And, okay, I am also thankful to Claritas Academy for having given me this chance. Thank you very much, especially Mr. Vishnu.
So, from the chat box, it is clear that no one has any doubt, and it is very much understandable that the session is very much clear. Thank you, sir.
Okay, this is there is some. Thank you very much. How can we obtain research thesis from online platforms? I think I have just shown that one.
Yes, yes.
Either you can prefix or suffix. Let's go show the Ganga, and there are some other thesis databases. Ethos is a database of British thesis, and ADT Australian Digital Thesis, that is also available online. ADT Australian Digital Thesis. There are so many other this is databases. So in case you have any other queries, I have given my email ID in the beginning, a message chat box starting. I have given my email ID, so you can send me mail in case you want to contact, clarify anything uh, on these aspects.
So, one question has been asked by Hari Shetty that from where which sites technical books can be easily download.
Sir, actually, no books are freely available for downloading, except they archive it. No, they put it there. Otherwise, I don't recommend some sites that give these types of no old books, old journals. No, that we can't recommend those things. That individually there are some digital libraries. There are some digital libraries, World Digital Library, Project Gutenberg, and the Digital Library of India, where if that book is available, we are able to download these books. Normally, all these, no, almost majority of the books are under copyright protection. That's why we are unable to download those books unless publishers provide access.
Okay, thank you, sir. And for the participants, to the notice of the participants, if anyone have needed the e-certificate, they have to register in the link provided in the chat box given by Miss Josie Workis. So thank you, sir, for that. Now I invite Dr. B. Sindhu, Head of the Department of Commerce, Pavanatma College, Murickassery, for the vote of thanks.
Good evening, all. I would like to express our deep gratitude to our today's chief guest, Dr. Surendran Cherugadan, as librarian, Cochin University of Science and Technology, for giving us an excellent coverage to Google Scholar utilities. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And I also express my gratitude to Dr. Johnson V, Principal, Pavanatma College, Murickassery, for providing us the support for making the webinar a success. And I would like to take this opportunity to place on record our hearty thanks to Claritas Academy for associating us for this program. And I use this time to congratulate a team of very motivated and dedicated scholars who are behind the Claritas Academy, and my blessings to their future endeavors too. And all the express my sincere thanks to all the participants who are the part and parcel of this program. Thank you all. Thank you very much. And my colleagues, not the least, and who are taking pain for the webinar, a success, Mr. Anup Joseph and Josmi Varghese express my sincere thanks. Thank you one and all, and thank you. Good evening.
Thank you all. And thank you everyone. We appreciate you being here. And thanks again for joining us today. And also, before we are ending the webinar, all, I'm also want to you be noticed that there's a e-participation certificate which is given by the department, that is Josmi Verghese ma'am. If you want, please click on the registration ring and do the requirements. And thank you. Thank you so much.